Monster in my pocket. I got a monster in my pocket. Yeah, I have no idea how the theme song. I think there was an animated special or something, or at least some guess there was some music in the video game. No idea how it went or what they did, but yeah. So anyway, last time we took a look at the first few cards here in the old Monster in My Pocket collection. These, of course, were the free giveaways from 7-Eleven back in 1991. This is not the complete set of the actual standalone cards. This is just the free giveaway versions, which were obviously done as a promotional item to encourage people to buy the cards, which sadly I never did. I kind of regret that. So we had the Witch and the Ghoul, and we're going out of order here actually, and the Hunchback and the Phantom. And finally, the Cottly Q, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so we got 5 more. The giveaway set contained 10 cards, and I have all 10 of them, so I thought we'd take a look at the rest of them. Ta-da! Monster in My Pocket, today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, so carrying on, again, we have nice high-resolution scans of these. So next up we have the Manticore, which is quite a fearsome-looking beast. I mean, at first glance you think, wow, he's got a lot of teeth. That would be really dangerous. But then you look at him, it's like, well, how would that work exactly? How could he actually get food in there? It's just like this wall of gums and teeth. I don't know. Anyway... yeah, so Manticore, we have a point value of 15. Let's take the glasses off here. I'm nearsighted. I take my glasses off to read rather than putting them on. Yeah. People who put their glasses on to read are farsighted, meaning they can see far away but need glasses to see things up close. I'm the reverse. I can see things up close but not far away, so I need glasses to see things far away. Okay. Manticore, point value 15, also known as Manticora, or man-eater. Species, humanoid and animal. Born over 2,000 years ago in India. Size, 12 feet long. That's large. Habitat, lives deep beneath the desert in the Middle East. What do you feed a monster that's 12 feet long, has the body of a lion, the tail of a scorpion, and the head of a human with 3 rows of sharp teeth? Anything he wants, of course. The ferocious man-eating Manticore has powerful blue eyes and the voice of a trumpet, but don't expect to see him at your next rock concert. This lowlife lives deep beneath the desert, close to the center of the earth. The Manticore runs as swiftly as the deer, has the ability to leap over small buildings. Period. Well, there should have been an "and" in there. Anyway, he uses his tail to shoot poisonous spine-like straws into his victims, through which he slurps their blood. This is not the kind of guy you would want your sister to marry. Or then again, maybe it is. Oh, Monster in My Pocket. You are such a wit. Okay, next up. Sinbad and Jason the Argonauts fans will probably enjoy this. We have the Cyclops. Yes, classic monster from Greek mythology. Yeah, well, let's see what they have to say about this one. So the Cyclops... we have a point value of 20, so we're getting into the big guys now. Species, giant humanoid, born in Greece over 2,000 years ago. Size, 50 feet tall. That is big. That's like me times 9. That's crazy. Lives in a cave on Colossa Island in the Mediterranean Sea. The ugliest of all giants, the flesh-eating Cyclops, stands 50 feet tall, with long arms, a fat lower lip, sharp teeth, and one grotesque hairy eyeball stuck in the middle of his forehead. Although he is constantly searching for a mate, the Cyclops is lucky to even get... groaner. Cyclops is lucky to even get blind dates. And he usually ends up eating them. He therefore lives a lonely life on the island of Colossa, where he raises purple sheep. Why purple sheep? I guess we'll never know. The Cyclops enjoys trapping unsuspecting explorers in his cave by blocking their exit with a huge boulder and having them for dinner. So the next time you enter a strange cave, take special caution. The Cyclops may have his eye on you. So carrying on, we have the Cockatrice. The Cockatrice. Marvel at the size of my Cockatrice. Okay. You know, cock is in the Bible. That's right. The cock crowed 3 times. Thank you, George Carlin. Okay, Cockatrice, point value 20. And no, there's nothing here trying to convince you that it's pronounced Cockatrice or anything like that. No, it's Cockatrice. And you know, any little kid who sees this is just going to love this card because it has cock in it. Alright, carrying on. Point value 20. Species, reptilian bird. Born in the Middle Ages, somewhere in Libya. Size 3 feet tall? Really? Oh. I don't know. Looking at the picture there, I thought he was some kind of giant. Alright. It's obviously been a while since I read these cards. Habitat, desert areas. Part rooster, part snake, part bat. You can understand why this is probably the meanest and ugliest creature in the world. He not only lives in the desert, he created the desert. His breath destroys all living creatures and vegetation. When this monster's hungry, he merely looks into the sky, breathes, and a dead bird falls into his open mouth. Wow, that's convenient. That's not all. The gaze of a cockatrice has the power to split rocks, and one look into the eyes of this monster will bring certain death. So if you happen to run into a cockatrice on your next desert trip, pull out a mirror, and the beast will die when he sees himself. Ah, so maybe that's where that whole evil can't stand the sight of itself thing comes from. Might be the story of the legend of the cockatrice. Or even better yet, you can simply stay home. Probably the safest bet. There you go. Okay, so that is the Cockatrice. Excellent. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I just watched Troll Hunter the other day, so this is cool to see. We have the Jotun Troll. Look at that guy. A lot of heads going on there. Excellent. The Jotun Troll, point value 20. Species, multi-headed humanoid. Size, 4 feet tall. Again, shorty, but huge point value. Okay. I guess not so much their size, but also their power. So if they're powerful. The cockatrice is only 3 feet tall, but apparently can split rocks and create deserts. It'd be cool if he breathed fire as well, because, you know, he says he can just breathe into the air and a dead bird falls in his mouth. So if you breathe fire, a roasted bird could fall into his mouth. That'd be awesome. Instant fried chicken, man. Or pigeon. Or seagull. Whatever. Anyway. Jotun Troll. Species. Multi-headed humanoid. Size, 4 feet tall. Born in Scandinavia during the Ice Age. Habitat. Lives in caves and mountains above the Arctic Circle. The evil Jotun Troll is no doll. Of course, troll dolls were all the rage in 1991. He's the son of the Norse god of frost, and although he's only 4 feet tall, he's fairly easy to pick out in a crowd. He has 8 heads. This monster has the magical ability to create blizzards and avalanches to bury his enemies. Although he's surprisingly powerful for such a small creature, this bearded wonder is really known for his skills using clubs and spears. The Jotun Troll is also much more intelligent than the giant trolls. If you thought that 2 heads were better than 1, just imagine having 8. Nicknamed the Talking Heads, you have probably guessed that this guy's secret weapon is his ability to talk you to death. Ha 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 ha! Interesting. Cool. Alright. I love the artwork on these. It's, you know, very nice. Very nice. And now, finally, we have the Behemoth. The Behemoth. This was the rare one in the free giveaway sets. This was the one I think I had to actually trade somebody to get it, because I just kept not getting it. I think you would get a random card. Like, it wasn't like you could just ask the clerk, hey, give me the Behemoth. They didn't know. I mean, it was like sealed and stuff like that, so yeah. Behemoth. And again, we have a different border here. I guess there's a different border depending on the point value. So lower point values get the more simplistic border. The higher point values get the more elaborate border. Okay, point value 25. Species, giant herbivore, born sometime between the 1st and 13th century BC. Oh, they don't really know. Interesting. Size, so big that he is often mistaken for a small country. Habitat, an African desert. Called the king of the animals, the behemoth resembles a gigantic overweight hippopotamus. He represents, represents and resembles are right next to each other there. So yeah. He represents the ultimate couch potato with an appetite that literally won't quit. When this guy gets the munchies, he can wipe out an entire grocery store in one sitting. When he's thirsty, he's known to swallow the contents of a lake in a single big gulp. Big gulp. And I got this from 7-Eleven. That's awesome. Okay. The behemoth's eating binges have been responsible for creating devastating droughts and famines throughout the world. Although this monster won't eat people, he's a devout vegetarian. He possesses whoops. No. Where'd he go? Okay. Just disappeared down the side of the chair. He possesses unbelievable strength and can crush an entire army by simply rolling over. So next time you hear something growling, hope that it's your stomach and not the behemoth's. And there you go. That is my collection of monster in my pocket. Hold on. Let me push these down a little bit. There we go. And there, and there, and there, and there, and the witch. There we go. Ta-da! Beautiful, eh? Yeah, so pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Just thought you might enjoy getting a closer look at the monster in my pocket cards I've got. A little bit of Halloween fun for you. Hope you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed digging these out and reading them again for the first time in like 20 years. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in tracking down like the actual trading card set, like the full set of all the various monsters and stuff like that. But you know, as I say, I'm not a huge obsessive trading card collector, so it's not a major priority with me. If I find some of them kicking around in a game shop or whatever, fairly cheap, I might grab a few, but it's not a big deal. I'm certainly happy with the ones that I got. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, whatever other Halloween fun awaits, I'll see you then. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.